Who developed the recipe for this jam?
The original recipes for most of our recipes were delivered or developed by Professor Rodolfo Cocolum.
How do you conclude this jam recipe was the best to show to the market?
When he developed all these products and the ones we have been developing in the recent years, we do tests, sensory tests, we do evaluations of costs, and based on various decisions, we decide which formulation is the best to promote to the final market.
What are the principal factors do you need to take in consideration for the jam production?
First and most important, if we have the raw material at an accessible price nearby, then we need to develop formulation which may have some acceptance in the final market, and finally review costs based on all the packaging, labeling, and the legal procedures to assure that this product can be sold in Tegucigalpa or San Pedro Sula.
For you, what are the ideal characteristics that customers look at the jam or in the jam?
I'm sorry?
What are the ideal characteristics that the customers look in the jam?
Well, it depends. Because most of them look for the color, the presence of fruit, and a certain viscosity in the product, typical of a jam or a jelly.
What are the different types of packaging that may be used in the jam we can use?
The most common is jars, glass jars, but you can also use plastic containers and doi packs, which are plastic bags.
And what are the different of this package?
Costs, ways of filling the package, and the way they should be treated after they've been sealed. So we have to talk about the sterilization and the time and how resistant these packages are.
Can we use dry food in jam?
Yes, you can. There's another way to, instead of freezing product, you can dry product and eventually use it as a raw material. So that's a possibility.
And what are the difference with the dried fruit and the normal fruit?
You need to take into account that you may have to add water to the mixture to reconstitute the dry fruit. So the amount of ingredients will be different, and the final characteristics of the jam will be different. So that needs to be evaluated in every fruit and every jam or jelly you want to produce.
What, in your opinion, what are what is your opinion on the use of artificial flavors in jams? Are these necessary?
I don't see a problem using them. It all comes down to costs. One of the problems with these flavors in jam is that maybe because of the temperature at which are exposed all the ingredients, you may actually volatilize most of those flavors. So sometimes it's not that necessary, but I don't see a problem using them upon, of course, evaluation.
What are the nutritional contributions to the consumer?
Sadly, the amount of sugar that it's producing these products limits the amount of nutrients you can have from them, because the portion is very limited. However, you have a good source of thermostable constituents like carotenoids. You have also some vitamins, but again, the size or the portion size limits the amount of nutrients you may have from a jam or a gel.
How did you introduce this product to the market?
Back in the day when they were introduced, you usually do a pilot scaling. So you send a small batch to the market, you do some sort of incentive to consumers to buy these new products, and eventually the product gets its own reputation, and from that point on it's basically having a loyal customer.
Did you any investigation previous deciding which market do you will be direct? If you do, which market did you choose and why?
Given the nature of these products, they're not basic need, therefore they go to a high-end market. And in the case of Zamorano, these clients know that our products are made by students, and that gives them an extra advantage. So usually consumers of our products are a high-end society with a minimum income that will decide to use or sort of to purchase these products aside from their basic needs in nutrition and food.